In this video, we're going to see how we can use tag visualizers to quickly identify and access object-level items in our scene. In the network editor is everything in our scene, which can be a lot to navigate. Normally, we have to zoom in and move around to find some light or camera, for example. So what we can do instead is go to the Visualizer button, right mouse button click on it, and create a global scene tag visualizer. And now we have tag visualizers created for every object-level item in the scene. Let's take a look around in the scene view to see how those tags look like. A quick look around, we can see cameras, lights, and geometry labeled. We can customize the look of our tag visualizers, so let's go to the Visualizer button and click on the pencil icon thingy and see what kind of options we have. We can change the name, the type of visualizer, position of the tag, and this Keep Tag in Viewport option, which is particularly helpful for things like lights, which may be outside of your immediate scene view. So with that option turned on, you can still access them as they stay within your scene view pane. If we tumble around our scene, you can see the objects that move out of frame turn into icons that just move around the borders of this pane. Let's change the position of the tag. In the Contents tab, we can specify if we want to see icons only. In addition to just seeing the tags in the viewport, we can also select items, for example, this area light here, simply by clicking on the tag. Let's change the color of the light. So, we are not limited to having global object level tag visualizers only. We can put them on any selected object in the scene, like this mech for example. Click on the X to delete the global scene visualizer. This is going to remove all tags we're seeing in the viewport. If you're wondering what this next visualizer is, be aware that Houdini has several default visualizers like UV distortion and soft falloff. So we're just seeing the next visualizer on the list, so to speak. We can just move this window to the side. Okay, select the mech and we're going to right mouse button click over the visualizer button. You can see that the mech appears in the object list. Click on the plus to make a new tag visualizer. Now we can just drag and drop the global tag to the mech. You may need to toggle on and off the visualizer to refresh the tag. We can also use custom icons as well. Click on the Visualizer button to refresh. Under the Appearance tab, there are numerous settings you can use to set the look of your visualizer. So if we wanted to select our mech and take a look at its material style sheets, we don't have to dig around the network view to look for him. See? Way easier than going in here. And that's one way to use tag visualizers inside Houdini.